inside every atom of life, there is the memory of everything that have happened and everything that will happen. And we can call that the universal memory. But another fancy word for this is the Akasha. A word that I have used a lot in my sessions, in my work, but also a word that you can find from many different healers and teachers. It's been used a lot today. The thing is, like, there's nothing special about being tapped into the Akasha, because we are all tapped into the Akasha, since it's inside of every atom and never separated from it. But what is important is to find the right channels that is linked into truth and not linked into imaginary worlds. And for understanding what I mean, I feel it's important to say that when you tap into the Akasha, the first thing to do is to understand that you cannot tap in without an initiation. And that initiation in itself doesn't necessarily have to happen through a teacher, through an energy that is transformed from one to another. It can happen through a book, through reading something about a high initiative that has been tapped into the truth. It can be very, very hard to find high initiatives that is actually tapped into truth instead of tapped into imaginary worlds. And this is because for working with the Akasha, you work with the purity of your mental body. But between the human experience and the mental body is the astral body. And the astral body can very easily be tapped into different kind of tricksters and imaginary worlds. And those tricksters also works through the way that we look at the world today, through the Akasha, through healing. When I say that, I mean Akasha readers that read your soul blueprint, that reads your soul's origin, and all these kind of things. And I have for a long time used this word. When I had my initiation, I knew that I wanted to at least to try to express part of the authenticity, of the sacredness about this energy. But I cannot really be part of the circus anymore. I will make another video about that another time later on. That is not what this video is about. This video is about understanding that it's not about me being special, more special than you. Not at all. Because you are also tapped into the Akasha. You always are, because it's part of every atom. It holds memory everywhere. But for you to tap into that, what is needed is that your mental body can rest its awareness upon someone that invites truth into you, like a pure teacher. And like I said before, pure teachers is pretty rare today, but luckily you can still do it by reading books. But most of these healers today, they don't read books from high initiatives of truth. They read it through others that have worked through the imaginary world. And I get it, because working with the Akasha can be very, very juicy for the spiritual ego. But if you truly want to be committed and devoted to truth, you don't feed your spiritual ego with the juiciness of the Akasha. You devote yourself to that which can show you the truth. And that's all. So, you are as special because you have it within you. You hold everything that have happened and everything that will happen within you. And you need to find out what it is from this archive that needs to be expressed through you. Because of course your physical capacity, your mind is not able to know everything of it, but you might hold a little piece of it. And that little piece is what you have to discover for yourself. Not for others, but for yourself. And maybe from there on you are sharing it with others, but that's actually not the importance of it. The importance of it is to understand the divine within you is experiencing this human form, and this human form is going through experiencing every single piece of this puzzle. You don't have to share it with others, because the most important is that the divine is experiencing it through you. So the best for you to do is to find teachers that is deep rooted in truth. Find those rare teachers. They are out there, and if they're not out there, you can find authors that you can be devoted to. Teachers that have been writing books back in the days, because it still worked that way. The energy is still there, right? Because everything from the past is also part of the now. So this was just a little video for you to understand that you have the Akasha within you. For you to tap into this, you need someone to point to truth, so your mental body can open this up. Just don't be caught up in the astral body. Don't be caught up in the illusions. Have a wonderful day.